Welcome, Esteban, and thanks for joining us. Congratulations, Real Madrid are through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League. It was hard work to get there, but they did it. How are you feeling?
Yeah, we're feeling great because we have been waiting for several years to reach the quarter-finals. And now we are there. We know we have the responsibility to try to reach the final. We know our supporters are expecting us to reach the final, so for sure we will try very hard to arrive there.
Well, Real Madrid have already made it to one final this season, the Copa del Rey final. How much of a difference has Mourinho made?
Oh, many, for sure, because the trainer, the coach is very, very important for the team, and his results are there. You can see it. He has won many titles, and now he's with us, which is very good. So we're happy to have this coach, and for sure we are improving so much as a team and every player.
Well, in the Spanish version of this series, he said that you were the most hard-working player of all his players. How does it make you feel to know that you have Mourinho's confidence?
Yeah, I feel very good with that. I think everybody trained and worked very hard. But I have always tried to work hard because I think I am in Real Madrid. It has been my dream always, so now I'm here. I have to work very hard, and if the coach says that, it makes me happy because I do it. So I wanted I wanted the coach to see it.
Well, you mentioned that you've come through the ranks at Real Madrid, through the Cantera. Does that give you a sense of identity when it comes to this club and the fact that you are a Madridista?
Sure. I have been in Bernabeu many times. When I was young, I train in the afternoon. I take the subway and I go Bernabeu to watch Champions League games. I've seen the players from the top of the stadium, and I've always wanted to be there, and now I'm there. So I think this gives you something.
You are there. What advice would you give to those who are coming through the ranks now, like Morata and Sarabia?
I don't know. I think I will tell them to be patient. It's very important to be patient because football is not always easy. You have to work very hard, and even when you work very hard, sometimes you don't have the best results. But you have to be patient and keep working, and for sure you will find something good beside that.
A little bit more about you now. A lot of people are surprised you speak English. A lot of people don't realise that you do. Why do you speak English, and how did you learn?
I think speaking English is very important and in Spain we don't have much culture of speaking English, but my brother, who lives in China, he married a Chinese girl, and we communicate in English, so that's my way to improve.
And he encouraged you to learn English?
Yeah, for sure. She always talked to me in English. Now she speaks Spanish, but we continue talking in English because she thinks it's good for me.
Well, there's a lot more to you than just being a footballer. You're studying psychology. Why are you studying psychology? How do you fit studies in around being a professional footballer?
It's not a matter of time, because we have time, but most of the time we spend this time thinking about football, and it's difficult to start thinking about another thing. And when you play in Real Madrid, football is so important, so it's difficult to focus on another thing. But I think it's important to think about anything. It doesn't have to be psychology. I mean, you can read a book, you can watch a movie, you can listen to music, but it's important to do something else.
with the psychology? Is that something you would have liked to have done had you not been a footballer?
Can you repeat, please?
No, that's fine. If you weren't a footballer, would you like to have a job around the sciences, social sciences?
No, maybe. I think it's very important, the psychology for everything, also for sports, and very much for football. You can see when a player or a team is psychology okay, they seem to be better than the other team. And maybe their skills are not as good as the other team, but the psychology also plays.
Okay, a little bit more about your other interests. You're a music fan. Which music do you like to listen to?
I like music. I like many kinds, but I like rock and roll. And I think music is very important for life, at least for me. I cannot live without music. And I have some musicians that are friends of mine that tell me they cannot live without football, without playing sometimes football. I cannot live without music.
Do you get to go and see any bands play, any gigs?
Yes, for sure. In Madrid, we are lucky because we have many artists coming to play. And live music, I think, is good, very good entertainment.
Who chooses the music in the dressing room?
Not me, but I hope in some years I will have the strength to choose the music. Because now I don't like it.
Who picks it now?
Now it's sometimes Ramos, sometimes Marcelo. I don't really like the music.
What kind of music do they pick?
Marcelo is more about hip hop and rap. I respect, but I don't really enjoy it. And Sergio Ramos, they like flamenco and this kind of music. I also respect and I like, but I don't like so much.
It's not your favourite?
Yeah, it's not my favourite.
Maybe one day it will be your choice.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, well, just to round off, what are your hopes for the rest of the season?
Oh, we are alive in the 3 competitions. We know we have a chance in La Liga. 5 points is very short distance, so I think we can get it, and we are in a final that is Copa del Rey, and it's against Barcelona, who gives it more value. And we also have Champions League, as I told you before. Is our goal is to reach the final, so we will my hopes are to reach the 3, but we will try harder. The supporters have to know that we will try very hard to give them make them happy.
Good luck with everything. As always, it's a pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you.